Morning, everybody. I just wanted to mention a few of the weird things that happen when being abstinent, and just in general being a woman. Sometimes guys, they think you like them just because you're being nice and you're just talking to them, like just being kind and conversating with a guy. Sometimes they'll think that you like them and are attracted to them and want to be physical with them just because you're being nice and talking to them. Like, guys, just know that just because a girl's being nice to you, it doesn't mean that she automatically wants to be with you. Sometimes it just means she has a good heart and wants to be kind to you and show you some kindness. Just like, I'm not perfect. I'm not sitting here being conceited. This is a real thing that happens with lots of girls. It's kind of scary. And with me being abstinent, like, there's been guys who have asked me out and I'm like, no, I've given my life completely to the Lord. Like, I wear this ring every day because I wear it as a sign and symbol of my complete commitment to God. And they say, well, then you're still single. Well, you're still single. Like, it's like, in their minds, it's as if God doesn't exist. As if me saying I gave my life to God, it's like a joke to them. But when it comes to like things like, for instance, horoscopes, they take that seriously. Like, a horoscope is nothing but somebody trying to tell you your fortune. It's exactly that. I know that the constellations are there for a reason, and when you're born under a certain constellation, I do think that means something. But God is the only one who ordains those meanings. And when it comes to horoscopes and stuff, they're ridiculous. Anybody can type those things up, and as soon as you read your horoscope, you're going to try to fit anything that happened in that day into your horoscope. And it's crazy because there's all this proof and truth to God's existence, but when it comes to false gods, when it comes to false gods and things like that, people are so quick to believe them. But when it comes to God and the truth of God, they want to be difficult and be as difficult as possible about it. Like, Jesus Christ is the only King. He is the only Lord and Savior. But that's just, you know, some of the struggles of being a woman these days. Any woman. If you're, like, I will not hang out with a guy, because if you hang out with a guy these days, they think that you owe them some kind of, like, sex. Because you can't even hang out with guys these days without them thinking you owe them something physical. Like, it's insane. You can't have friends anymore. You can't have friends anymore without them, you know, it's crazy. And not all guys are like that. Not all guys are like that. There's some really good guys out here, and you can actually be friends with them without them thinking you owe them something. But I just stay to myself, and I'm kind to any and everyone. But it's just weird. It's not, it's wrong. It's not right. You should be able to have friends without somebody always trying to be physical. I mean, dear God, I don't even think about that stuff. Literally, most of the time. It's just confusing, because why can people not be friends without thinking that someone owes something to someone? It's just kind of, it makes me uncomfortable. And I just stay to myself because of that. Like, I am abstinent. I have given my life to the Lord entirely. And I'm happy. I feel like a kid again. I don't need or want any of that. Why can't we have friends anymore? Why can't we just be nice without people thinking, you know, that we like them? Why can't we hang out with people without people thinking somebody owes someone some sexual encounter? It's insane. I'm so ready to go home. God bless you, Maranatha.